Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, today, as I stand on this great floor, a place that we call the People's House, I look across and there is a full plaque of Moses, the great lawgiver. And while he may not be staring me in the eye, he stares every speaker who stands where you stand today directly in the eye. And right above you there is our national motto that's even above the flag of the United States. It is, "In God We Trust." And I come here this morning because in the state of Washington, in Bremerton School District, they take a different interpretation of that motto. You see, they believe there that you can trust in God as long as you don't trust too much, that you can be grateful to that God as long as you are not too grateful. Because last week they put on administrative leave a young football coach, Coach Joe Kennedy, not because he molested a child, not because he wasn't a winning football coach, not even because he didn't have good service, because everyone agreed he had exemplary service for the last 8 years. But the reason was simply because he dared to offer a personal, private prayer at the conclusion of a football game, thanking God for protecting his players and the players on the other football team. Now, the Bremerton School District is very noble because they say Coach Kennedy can exercise his faith even while on duty as long as no one else can see it. But Mr. Speaker, as the Bremerton School District will cite cases, they do like so many anti-faith groups do. They cite the cases, just that those cases don't apply to the facts in this particular situation at all. See, this coach is not asking to pray with students at a mandatory pregame meeting. He's asking for his freedom to quietly and personally offer a prayer of thanks for his team and the safety of his players after the game is over and the players are heading to greet their families and friends in the stands. As a member of Congress, my faith is not some kind of coat that I take off when I walk into the Capitol building to perform my legislative duties. And as a coach, Coach Kennedy's faith is not something he sheds when he walks onto the field. The Constitution doesn't require you to be sequestered in a private room, out of sight, near shot, to offer a prayer. It protects the rights of an visibly express his or her faith, just like it protects the right of a Muslim teacher to wear her headscarf or Jewish teacher to wear his yarmulke. And Mr. Speaker, that's why I rise today, because I hope all across this country Americans will stand with Coach Kennedy as we do today, and in so doing send a message to the Bremerton School District and the state of Washington that when they trample on even one young football coach's religious liberties and religious freedom, they trample on the religious freedom and the religious liberty of all of us. And with that, Mr. Speaker, I yield back.